Hey everyone, it's Jacqueline. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, subscribe because I post a new video every single week. So if you've been subscribed to me for a while, you know that last year I made a video where I recreated Kylie Jenner's Instagram photos. And I mean, looking back on that video, I would say I did really good. Like, I'm actually impressed. But when I was doing that video, I remember I was way too hard on myself. I wanted the photos to be identical, and the way I was just judging how well I did, I just didn't cut myself any slack, or I didn't give myself enough credit for how well I did it. So I made sure that for this video, I'm not going to be too hard on myself. I'm going to try to make it look accurate and then just know that I did the best I could. And just like we did it last time, my cousin will be the photographer, so shout out for her for helping me with this video. So today, instead of Kylie Jenner, we're doing Addison Rae, one of the most famous TikTokers. And I've honestly always really liked her. She's a literal Disney princess in real life. Like, if you guys see videos of her, she is probably the sweetest person I've ever seen. So I just thought it would be really fun to recreate her Instagram pictures, so let's get started. Okay, so for the first photo, Addison is just wearing a black long sleeve and some black jeans. And then she just has a gold bracelet and her hair is just curled. She's leaning on a wall and her hair is just tucked behind her ear. So I chose this photo because it's a pretty simple outfit, first of all. And second of all, she's just leaning against a wall. So I just thought this photo was gonna be pretty easy to do. Just thinking, okay, I just need to find a wall, lean on it, and then do this pose. But recreating this photo was actually a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. We went to a wall that was near my community pool, and we were trying to do the pose, but we couldn't figure out what was wrong with it until we realized that it was because the wall was way too low.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying she's like, it's because it's probably a high wall.
I was leaning all the way down and Addison was just like up like this. So we needed to find a taller wall, and we couldn't find any medium sized walls, if that makes sense. Like, some were too short and some were way too tall. So we're like, okay, the only way we're gonna make this work is if we go to the tall wall and I have myself stand on a chair. And that's exactly what we did. So I just stood on a chair for this photo and we started taking pictures, and right away we noticed the difference.
Oh yeah, that's such a better angle.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, it is. It looks nice.
It looked way better. It looked way more natural. We just need to take a couple to make it look more accurate.
I don't know, this one looked more relaxed, and then this one, oh, I'm leaning too much.
I know I'm starting off with my favorite photo, but I think this one was extremely accurate. I'm so proud of this one.
Oh, that one's good. That one's like perfect. That one, nice.
And the photo alone is just so pretty. I might actually post it to my Instagram, so that says a lot about how much I love it. But anyway, here is the final result. For the second photo, Addison is glowing. She's in the sun. She looks perfect. She has this red puffer jacket and she's just in an alley, so it shouldn't be that hard. I have an alley at, like, near my house. It's not like, it doesn't have as much character as Addison's photo has, because in her photo she has the trees and she has the light poles and like there's so much going on in the back. And then in my alley, it's not really an alley, but it's just where all the garages are. But I still feel like the location looked pretty accurate, so we went with that one. And the pose was so easy to do. I did the pose and I got it right away. The only problem was the sun. I know that in my Kylie Jenner video I was having this problem too, because a lot of celebrities take photos in the sun, like where they're glowing, but I don't know how they do it. My eyes water up. I'm just like way too sensitive to the sun. I can't handle it. So I had to close my eyes, and then when my cousin was ready to take the photo, she said 3, 2, 1 so I could open it. She could just take the photo right away. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. But we pulled it off really well. I'm actually surprised about how the final product looks, because it does look pretty accurate. I mean, the only thing is that Addison has this natural pouty face. I do not have a natural pouty face. So majority of the photos where she is just like, I couldn't do it, so I just smiled. So the face doesn't look as accurate, but we were just focusing on making the body look accurate.
Well, you get one of them frames right there. You.
But anyway, this is how the photo ended up looking. Okay, this next one, Addison is just wearing a grayish white long sleeve, and then she's just wearing her blue jeans, and she has her hair up in a bun. She's facing a wall and she's just like looking back and smiling. When I saw this photo, I just thought it was so cute. I wanted to recreate it, but I knew it was gonna be hard because her pose does look kind of natural, but I just had a feeling that it was not gonna go well for me. We got the angle pretty good and we got the facial expression good, but it was just like my arms, we didn't know what was wrong with it. And also the lighting was just not good in this location, so we were having trouble with that. I tried to edit it, but like she obviously clearly took this in really good lighting. So I think overall we did really well with this photo, but the lighting was just not it. The lighting was bad, so I think this one was okay. I'm trying not to be too hard on myself because I think the pose is really good, but the lighting was definitely a miss. So here's the final result. For the next one, Addison's hair is down, she's in front of pretty plants, and she has kind of a tank top, but she has it tucked in or tied in the front, and then she just has her jeans. This looks like a very easy pose, so I'm thinking like, okay, I can't mess this up. And I was right, it was really easy to make this pose, but I just looked so awkward. Like I looked like a chicken or something, like my arms were just out like this. It just looked so awkward.
I only see the house.
And I don't know how she made it look so good because she's not like showing off her curves in this one. Like she's not popping out her hip or anything. She's just standing straight. So I don't know how she made it look so good. But we tried our best and I think we finally landed on a photo that looked pretty natural. So we went with that one.
Yeah, it actually looks pretty similar to the back. It does. Nice.
And I think overall we did really well with this photo, so I'm actually pretty proud and I think it worked out pretty good. So here's what the photo looks like. Okay, this next photo is so adorable. I think it's so cute. The pose looks so natural. It has that golden hour glow. And she's just wearing a gray shirt with her jeans and then some white sneakers. Her hair is curled and she's holding her leg, leaning over. And she's just sitting on the street. So I just thought this would have been a perfect photo to recreate. It's pretty easy.
My foot's too up. She's like this.
So we did really well with this photo, but the only thing I wish I could have done was tilt my head. I don't know why I tilted my head the opposite way of where Addison's tilting her head, because if I would have tilted it the right way, this probably would have been the most accurate photo, or like one of the top ones.
Okay, go ahead and cheese.
Because I got the pose spot on. I just wish I would have tilted my head, but it's fine. It looks great. And I think my photo in general is just so cute. I actually got too excited and I already posted it on Instagram. So without further ado, this is the result. Okay, for this next photo, she's just in a white tank top, some white sweats, her white sneakers. She's just wearing all white. And then she's also leaning on a white wall. The white outfit, pretty easy. I had a white tank top and I had white sweats and white sneakers, but we had so much trouble trying to find a white wall. Like, it was just ridiculous. There was no white walls anywhere in my neighborhood. We walked all around. The only white walls I have are in my house, but I really wanted this photo outside because it just wouldn't look accurate if it was inside. So we kept walking and walking and we finally found one white wall inside my community pool. So we're just like, okay, perfect, we're taking it here. And this photo came out so good. I admit I did look awkward in the first few pictures because like it just looked not natural. Her back is straight. Oh, her back. I think that's why it looks so awkward. You're like I'm not very flexible with my neck, so anytime I try to look back on my shoulder, it just does not look natural. Your head looks like it's floating. Put your head more up. But my cousin is just so good at telling me how I look awkward, what I can fix, so she was able to help me with that and came out so natural. I'm so shocked. I love this photo so much. So here's how it turned out. Okay, so for the next video, Addison is just sitting on her bathroom sink and she's just doing her signature pouty face again. She's wearing a cheetah tank top and just jeans. At first, we were taking the photo with the flash on, but we didn't know what was wrong until we realized that she probably took this at night, and that's why it looks so bright, because it was the only light that was on.
Yeah, I think that is what it is, because she probably did it at night in a bathroom that doesn't have a window.
And that's why she has a shadow.
Oh, it's really pitch black.
Yeah.
So we turned off all the lights and then we covered the windows with like towels and everything.
Well, oh, that's much better.
It'll be really dark. That way when we take the photo, the flash will be even brighter. And this photo was a struggle, not really with the pose, but more so with the angle. We couldn't really get the angle right, and I'm pretty sure she did this in a big bathroom. Whoever the photographer was, they had a lot of space to go back. It just looked weird, and I couldn't do her like natural, smiley, pouty face.
Try to make a little bit of a duck face.
I just look so awkward. Like, watch, I'll show you guys. I'm gonna try to do it. So she's basically just like I don't look good. I don't look good. So I didn't care if it didn't look accurate. I smiled for this photo. So again, we just focused on getting the pose and the angle right. We didn't care too much about the face. And I think it turned out pretty good. So here's what it looks like. Okay, now we got Addison on the road giving a thumbs up. She's wearing a jean jacket, black tank top, and black biker shorts, I think. Yeah. And normally you would think that I wouldn't choose this photo because it's on a literal highway. So like, how am I gonna find a deserted road where no cars are passing by? But actually there's a road that looks like a highway that's right next to my house. Because I do live in Fontana, it's kind of like a new neighborhood, so there's not many houses here yet. They're building more and more. It's gonna get more crowded eventually. But for now, there are a few roads that are very empty. It looks like it's on a highway. So we went to that road. We kind of had to walk a little because I had to park in a neighborhood and then walk down the road, and it was hot, so we were like struggling, but it was worth it because it looked exactly like a highway. The only problem was that we had to wait for cars to pass by because there's no cars in Addison's photo. And also, if I'm doing a thumbs up, people are gonna think that I need a ride, so we didn't want to do that in front of any cars. Honestly, after all that hard work, I don't even know if it was worth it. My cousin, for some reason, says that this is her favorite out of all of them, but I just don't see it. I would put this at my bottom. Like, I don't think it came out that good. My photo on its own, it looks all right. Like, it doesn't look bad, but compared to Addison's, they look nothing alike. The only thing I got right was the pose, but other than that, like, it just looks awkward. So here's how it looks like, just so you guys know what I mean. All right, now we have Addison laying down on the bed. She's reading a magazine. Again, she's looking off her shoulder. So we have another one of those where it's gonna be pretty difficult to make myself look natural, but she's just wearing a white shirt and jeans. So that's why I loved recreating these photos, because the clothing part of this video was just so easy. But yeah, so we went to my mom's room because it's a pretty big bed and we wanted like a wide shot. My bed is like way too tiny for that. And we tried to get the pose right, but I kept like hunching my shoulders. My cousin had to keep reminding me like, okay, fix your posture, but then I would look awkward like this. So she was like, okay, like tilt your head this way. Ew, I'm a little lad. No, it looks cute actually. There. She was just trying to help me the best she could, but we ended up doing it to where I did look natural, and this photo is just so cute. The only problem is that Addison's photo looks a little more like cabin style, and my photo looks a little more modern because it's like very white and bright, and Addison's is like more cozy and like the dark wall in the back, but the pose was accurate. So I still think that we did really good on this photo. So here is the final result. The next photo, we have Addison right next to a window during golden hour, and you see like the shadows of the blinds, and there's like a plant next to her. It just looks so pretty. I did not think I was gonna be able to pull this off. Like, I almost didn't even attempt to do this photo because I was like, there's no way I'm gonna make it look accurate. There's too much going on where we have to perfect it. Let me just say that this is one of the most accurate photos that we took. Like, I'm just like so shocked. My cousin Jade was having trouble like making the plant look good. She was holding a little plant in front of the camera while also trying to make sure that I look natural, while also making sure that the sun is hitting me natural, while also making sure that the thickness of the blinds are accurate to Addison's. Like, it was just so much going on. Maybe put more leaves?
Wait, so
I think it's just I'm doing like this.
yeah, that's what I was trying to make you like.
But the way that this photo turned out is just so good. So here is the final result. All right, so now we have the last photo. This one is just so gorgeous. Addison is just laying down in the grass. She's wearing a white dress. She has a pin in her hair. She's cheesing really hard. I was happy that this wasn't another pouty face because I can do smiles. I don't look awkward when I smile. It's just my neutral face that looks weird. But in this photo, she's smiling so hard. So I just thought it was a cute photo. Just down like this. Is her hair like this, or is it out?
It's like on her shoulder.
Then maybe just go further and then because it's cropped to skinny.
And you'll just crop it out?
Yeah, I'll crop out like the top and the bottom. All I have to do is lay in the grass, but I was worried that it wasn't gonna look natural. For some reason, I think we just got lucky on this photo, but we got the pose accurate like right away. I think we only took like 5 photos, and that's only because we were trying to get the angle right. The pose was already there, and this is the last one I'm doing because it's best for last. This was the most accurate. Like, I don't even think you guys are ready to see the comparison. Like, it's so good. I'm so shocked about how well we did on this one. This one was like 10 out of 10, and I also love my photo on its own in general. So yeah, I'm just really proud of me and my cousin for this one. It's great. So here is the final result. Alright guys, so those were all the photos. I think in total that was 11 photos, so that's a lot. I was actually planning to do more, but I was thinking like, okay, 11's enough. I've been wanting to do another one of these videos for so long. I just haven't gotten myself to do it. And the Kylie Jenner YouTube video where I recreated her Instagram photos, that video actually did really well. So I'm guessing you guys like these kind of videos, which makes me really happy because I have a lot of fun recreating these photos. So if you guys want me to do another one in the future, maybe like in a few months, drop down any Instagram names, any celebrities, or another TikTok down in the comments below, and I'll try my best to recreate them. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.